First John chapter 2, verses 7 and 8. And this is from the New Living Translation. John says, "Dear friends, I am not writing a new commandment for you. Rather, it is an old one you have had from the very beginning. This old commandment, to love one another, is the message you heard before. Yet it is also new. Jesus lived the truth of this commandment, and you also are living it. For the darkness is disappearing, and the true light is already shining." I'll read that again. "Dear friends, I am not writing a new commandment for you. Rather, it is an old one you have had from the very beginning. The old commandment, to love one another, is the message you heard before. Yet it is also new. Jesus lived the truth of this commandment, and you also are living it. For the darkness is disappearing, and the true light is already shining." Jesus lived the truth of this commandment, and you are also living it. For the darkness is disappearing, and the true light is already shining. Love is the only old thing that you can still use in a new way, and it doesn't need to be modified. It doesn't need to be changed, and it doesn't need to be altered. The love of God is the merciful power of God that is given and shared with us, that is so powerful that it alters our physical realm and literally picks us up and puts us back on our feet when we have fallen down. This love is powerful. It is a love that the world cannot give, because this love gives peace. And real peace is not found in the world. You heard John just like I did. There is nothing new here, nothing new to report. Love is the oldest commandment in the book. However, regardless of the fact that we know of love's work, we know how to express love as we know it. We know how to talk love as we know it. We know how to describe love as we know it. Even though we know how to do that, we are all not obedient to it. Okay? But if we would listen to love's message, the darkness within our hearts, and yes, there is darkness in our hearts, it will have to make room as the loving light of God moves in. We are literally making a new space for old love. Y'all remember that song by Anita Baker, "The Same Old Love"? Yeah, and that's a classic, by the way. Anyway, if y'all have listened to that song and you felt the power of that song and you felt how that song moved you, it made you think about a love from the past or a love you once experienced. Well, this is what John is saying to us, that we've come into contact with the love of God. And it's not a new commandment. The commandment to love is not brand new. The commandment to love is the foundation for everything we believe. It's the foundation for everything we are. It's the foundation for everything that we profess. Love is who we are. It is the beginning of everything. It is the beginning and ending of everything. Love is of God, and love is not just of God, it is God. We need to get back to that same old love. It is an old love that doesn't need to be modified for a new age. Even the cultural climate of the day needs that same old love. They got a version of love that's not working for them, and they believe in it even though it's broken. You and I need to get back to that same old love. And in the process, we will live limitless. God bless you. Oh my God, it's too